Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Reggie Rob from Reggie Rob Rides. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription. Hit the like button at the end of this, and if you want to keep up with me, hit your notifications, as well as leave a comment if you feel like it. Anyway, today, guess what? We're back in the garage. But we're not working on the Triumph. We're working on the Dyna Lowrider. Yep. Alright, guys. Here's my 2016 Dyna Lowrider. Since the last time you saw it, it's kind of changed. That is right. I have a 2-in-1 step-up seat, the Lapera. I have the Thrashing Supply bags, as well as my 2-in-1 Bassani exhaust, and another set of moto pegs for the passenger, as well as I did my T-bars on there, which are only just a 5 foot to 6, I think. And then I put the 3/4 fairing, and of course, y'all remember the bunking crash bar, and just real simple bike, not much to it. Anyway, today though, we are gonna actually change the air filter because I've ridden with it in the rain, the dirt, everything. As well as we're gonna give it a tune-up because we're going on a trip. So, let's get ready. All right, here we are. Let's take off the plug. And that ain't gonna work because it's way too wide. So let's go down to left. One of my previous videos, you can see that I actually did it on my Sportster, so. We're just gonna do a little bit of preventative maintenance, which I probably don't even need to do it. But I'm gonna go on a trip this weekend, so I'd rather just, I had just did the oil change, so this is just so we have this peace of mind more than anything. Plus, I've been wanting to check the plugs on this thing for a while. Okay, see what kind of plugs we got in here. They have the C's on there. I can feel it. Let's take a look here. Oh wow, yeah, they're a little, that anti-corrosion right there. They're not in bad shape really. They get that corrosion thing. I can't stand it. I really can't. And I have some towels here. Yeah, they put that anti-corrosion on it, which is good. It's not for me, man. Not for me. So let's put this back in its home. So. Alright, that one's in there. And they should have already been pre-gapped, but I checked them anyway. So it should be at about a 38 to 42. And I usually tend to do a little bit right around 40. Let's go more. Here we go. As you can see, screwing it in. Not too bad, not too bad. So, all right, we got that one done. Awesome. In there, making sure she's good. Yep. There's that. All right, now I'm gonna move you out to the other side so y'all can see a little bit better here. All right, you can see there. You can see my hand. That's where the plug's at. Let's take it out. See? Usually, the best way to do it is that's in like this with the hand and just. You can literally unscrew it if you wanted to. Okay. This is gonna. So, like I was saying, this is the Dyna. I've done some things a lot of it off camera. For you guys, I mean, not sure how much of that kind of quality y'all want to see. As I could tell, most of the people like to see the Triumph stuff. Those tend to do good. And the moto vlog, I've noticed, not too good. That's my fault. I don't really take you anywhere good, but I'm going to try. Got a couple things planned that I've been working on. So that should help us out. Here we go. Out into the ocean. To the wide open now, I guess. Here we go. Let's take it out. Let's see. I got that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's still got some carbon, but they're not bad at all, honestly. I would run them again if I had to. Yeah, they have this corrosion thing. I don't really run it. I feel kind of bad because probably should. Okay, and then typical Rob fashion, I drop it. I think it probably fell right around here. Okay. Yep, that's what I said. Typical me. I'll make sure. Still gap. Yep, still gap pretty good. Blow it, make sure. Didn't chip or nothing? Nope, still good. All right. So, for any of y'all who don't mess around with Harleys or bikes in general, it's probably one of the most easiest, cheapest things you could do on your own. I mean, only problem you'll probably have is making sure that you're not over tightening it. Get by hand. Here we go. What makes this one a little bit more difficult because the wires are in the way. So, you get it. Here we go. I think this one, there we go. That's how you should get it, truthfully. There we go. She's on. Put the wires back on her. Make sure you hear that pop. And the pop, and just like that, that's all right. So now we're gonna change the air cleaner. I haven't had to do one of these big ones in a long time because I always would buy the customized older one. Like I would just buy an aftermarket one, but this one I don't know. It hasn't really offended me. I think it's pretty good. So of course it's gonna be a bunch of different things I had already expected. So take that off. Let me see. I should have one big enough for it. Let me see. Too big. There you go. Center. Taking off now. All right. Now let's see what's next. Screws. These are in here. Now I need to know what's... Okay, covers back there. All right. Well, this is pretty easy so far. Says the Y's full. I honestly, I'm hoping soon, actually, probably in the next 5,000 miles, I'm actually going to replace it for a K&N one because I just think, one, they look cooler, and two, you can always clean them. They're a little bit better in that regard. Yeah. So I bought this bike used, and the biggest problem that I always have with the used is making sure that the bolts aren't stripped out. That is the number one pet peeve. Okay. Okay, we have to take these off. Let me see. I think that might be a little bit too... See, I can see that they're kind of already stripped out, which I think these aren't going to work. I think I need... Okay, so let's try this out. Let's see if that works. It looks like it fits in there. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, looks like I found the right one that would work. I'm just gonna do it like this to get it. Oh, still semi-tight. So yeah, you just kind of want to do it like that. Just be very gentle with these, trust me. Well, they appears they have Loctite on them, which would make sense because you have to hold this in here properly. I might end up putting Loctite on them. I wasn't going to, but if they had it on there, there's probably a reason. I think, like I said, this is the newest bike I've had ever. And even though it's not super new, yep, look at the oil that leaked on there. That doesn't look good. Fuel injection. Well, I guess that's what it's supposed to do, because that's like a breather. See, it shoots it out through there, comes back out the breather, and then it comes out there. Okay. But this thing is soaked and drenched, so I've been wanting to. Not in bad shape, honestly. I think we can probably get away with it running it still. But just for peace of mind, we want to do it like this. Okay. Just let's see if drop first and foremost to find out. Go now. That's the thing I hate. Anybody who wears glasses knows exactly what I'm talking about. Aligning with screws. Always the worst. Okay. That's one. Here, let's get the second one in there. Okay, here we go. We're okay there. That one seems in. Sure does. And now the last one, and then we'll start tightening up again. Okay, awesome. This is ready to go. This is in there, as I can tell. So. Well, let's just go. Okay, let's get them in there till we're. Well, this is, I'm not going all the way tight just as of yet, because I just want to make sure they catch first. Then you're going to start coming all the way around. Maybe it is good that I actually put Loctite. The mere fact is, one time I had one of these fly off of in the freeway, so on a trip one time. So yeah, maybe it is a good. That'd be a story for another day, which we've all learned. Don't do that again. Nothing too bad, you know. It's one problem with this one is it's got rained on. It's got water. Looking at overall, it's not a bad cleaner. We'll save it in case we need one. Okay, so. Now that's on. That's good to go. Okay. So, do this now. Put this one on. So what you're doing pretty much is just the same step that we already did. The off to on. And then just back again. People ask me, how did I learn how to do things on motorcycles? Well, I'm not a certified mechanic by any stretch of the means. I'm not. I just, honestly, if you're ever going to do anything, and this can work on pretty much anything, rule of thumb is just put it back the way you took it off. It works real simple like that. Now, let me see. Alright, so where is my case? There it is. Once that's on there nice and tight, let's put this piece on there. It's the cover of it, I guess. Alright, so now that we're tight there, put right here, we put right there. And what? And of course I would do it wrong. Way to go. Wouldn't be a Reggie Rob Rides video if I didn't do it wrong. Good thing is the Loctite is not totally dry yet, so bam, here we go. Alright, so now I can just come back, put this on. Roads. There you go. So that's in there. Nice and tight. Okay, let's put these on there to get these last pieces on. Shouldn't be that bad. Should be fairly easy. Okay, a little bit like this. Give me this other one. Awesome. This, let people know that we're rocking a 103, which is pretty outdated by now, but that's okay, because it's enough for me. In the future, though, I hope to get a cam in here, and I think that actually would help me out a lot. Not that I don't know, I have kind of mixed reviews about bikes in that regard. And I dropped it, of course. Because I was using the wrong one. Oh yeah, no wonder. But yeah, there's a thought process on that. How many of y'all think that, well, I know the cam will make the bike faster, but then how many of y'all down there, and you can leave an answer and believe that pretty much if you know how to ride the bike pretty good, and if you have a big motor as it is, let's just say you're going up against a 107, right? And you have a 103. If you know how to ride it, then you should be okay. You really wouldn't need the cam all that much. Now, if it's a 131 against a 103, of course you're going to win. Or anything smaller, like an 83 against a 103, then yeah, you probably should get the cam, because that would help out tremendously. It really would. So let's get this in here now. Awesome. That appears like we got it pretty much nailed down. Okay, it's on there tight. 103 is on there, the badge. Making sure that we're good. Yep. Yep, everything's fine. All right, and just like that, guys, done. Put back together. Alright guys, so you saw I had just turned it on. I didn't want to leave it running too long because, well, my neighbors, of course. I do these videos at night, for those of you who don't know. But anyway, if you like what you saw, please hit the like button. Remember to subscribe. Anyway, that's about it for this video. I'll try not to keep them too long. But anyway, as I said, we're getting it ready for a road trip. We're going to take off. I'll have some content on that. So I guess this is where I leave you guys. See y'all in the next video. Bye.